about the Orisha Yemanja, the nurturing Orisha of the ocean, motherhood, and fertility. Introduction. Odufe Iyaba. Yemanja, the majestic Orisha of the ocean and the embodiment of motherhood, love, and fertility, holds a central place in the Yoruba pantheon and the religious practices of the African diaspora. Named as well by Yemọja or Yemayá, she is worshipped as the Great Mother, nurturing life through the water that flows through rivers and seas. Her dominion over water mirrors her role in the creation, protection, and sustenance of life, much like the amniotic fluid that cradles a fetus in the womb. Yemanjá's reach extends beyond the borders of West Africa, with her influence prominent in Afro-Caribbean traditions like Cuban Santería, Brazilian Candomblé, and Haitian Vodou. She is revered not only as the protector of the ocean and sea creatures, but as the divine mother of all Orishas, embodying the maternal qualities of care, nourishment, and fierce protection. Her waters, ever-flowing and life-giving, symbolize emotional healing, purity, and the cyclic nature of existence. In this exploration of Yemanja, we will dive into her names, roles, myths, and symbols while reflecting on her deep connection to the ocean, her role in the cosmos, and the lessons she imparts to her devotees.
Names and epithets of Yemanja. Yemanja is known by several names, reflecting her multifaceted nature and the different regions where she is venerated. In Yorubaland, her name is Yemọja, derived from the Yoruba phrase Yeye Omo Eja, meaning mother whose children are fish, signifying her rule over the sea and all aquatic life. This title connects her to the life-giving properties of water and emphasizes her role as the nurturer and protector of life. In the African diaspora, particularly in Brazil and Cuba, she is widely referred to as Yemanja or Yemayá. In Brazil's Candomblé tradition, she is also known as Janaína, Queen of the Sea, and is often depicted as a beautiful mermaid, reflecting her connection to the depths and mysteries of the ocean. In Cuban Santería, she is revered as Yemayá, the mother of all Orishas, governing over the sea's tides and the cycles of fertility, childbirth, and motherhood. Other epithets include Yemayá Olokun, which acknowledges her relationship with the deep, mysterious waters of Olokun, the Orisha of the abyss, and Yemayá Asesu, which reflects her more warrior-like and protective nature, revealing her fierce side when provoked or when her children are threatened. Each of Yemanja's epithets reveals a different aspect of her character, whether as a nurturing mother, a fierce protector, or a mysterious force of nature. These names reflect her vast and complex nature, emphasizing her importance in the spiritual and material worlds.
Yemanjá's role in the pantheon. Yemanja occupies a significant and central role in the Yoruba pantheon as the mother of all Orishas and the guardian of life. Her domain, the ocean, represents both the cradle of life and the unknown, deep mysteries of existence. As the protector of motherhood, fertility, and family, she is invoked by those seeking her blessings for childbirth, parenting, and family unity. Her waters are believed to nurture the unborn, soothe the suffering, and wash away negativity. Her relationship with the Orishas underscores her role as a divine mother and nurturer. She is often depicted as the mother of powerful Orishas like Ṣàngó, the god of thunder and lightning, and Ògún, the Orisha of iron and war. As the mother of these fiery deities, she is seen as a calming, balancing force, one who tempers their powerful energies with her wisdom and care. Beyond her role as a mother to the Orishas, Yemanja is also the protector of women, especially mothers. She is often invoked during childbirth and pregnancy, offering her protection and blessings for a safe delivery and the well-being of both mother and child. Her devotees view her as a source of emotional and physical healing, capable of soothing pain and mending broken hearts with her nurturing waters. Yemanja also governs over the home and family life, ensuring stability, harmony, and prosperity. Her devotees often seek her guidance when faced with family conflicts or personal challenges, trusting in her ability to bring peace and understanding. In this way, Yemanja is not only a mother figure, but a protector of the family unit, offering emotional support and guidance to those in need. However, like the ocean, Yemanjā's nature can also be fierce and unforgiving when provoked. While she is nurturing and protective, she can become a formidable force if her children or domain are threatened. In this aspect, she is often associated with storms and the powerful, destructive forces of the sea. Her wrath can be as unpredictable as the ocean itself, reminding her devotees that, while she is a loving mother, she is also a force to be respected and revered.
Yemanjā's relationship with other Orishas. Yemanjā's relationships with other Orishas are multifaceted, emphasizing her role as the nurturing mother, protector, and balancer of energies. These connections highlight her influence over both the spiritual and physical realms, portraying her as a central figure who binds the Yoruba pantheon together with her maternal wisdom and emotional strength. Yemanja and Olokun. Yemanja's relationship with Olokun, the Orisha of the deep ocean and mysteries, is one of mutual respect and collaboration. Olokun governs the profound depths of the sea, while Yemanja rules over the more visible, life-giving aspects of the ocean. Together, they ensure that the mysteries of the ocean are respected and that its bounty is shared wisely. In one myth, Yemanja receives power over the waters directly from Olokun, signifying their close bond. This connection also emphasizes Yemanja's role as a bridge between the known and unknown, the surface and the depths, nurturing all life while maintaining reverence for the mysteries beneath.
Yemanja and Obatala. Yemanja shares a significant relationship with Obatala, the Orisha of wisdom, purity, and creation. Obatala represents the fatherly, wise energy that complements Yemanja's nurturing and protective nature. In one myth, Obatala visited Ṣàngó, Yemanja's son, but was wrongfully imprisoned. Yemanja, embodying both justice and maternal protection, intervened to restore order and ensure Obatala's release. The colors red and white, which represent Ṣàngó, symbolize the balance between his fiery energy and the spiritual discipline instilled by Obatala. This dynamic shows how Yemanja's maternal role includes guiding her children to respect higher spiritual principles.
Yemanja and Oshun. Yemanja and Oshun share a deep sisterly bond, both ruling over water but in different forms. While Yemanja governs the vast ocean, Oshun oversees freshwaters and rivers. This distinction emphasizes their complementary roles in the Yoruba cosmology, with Yemanja representing the nurturing depths and Oshun symbolizing the sweet, playful, and fertile aspects of water. Despite their differences, the two Orishas work in harmony to maintain the balance of life and fertility. Their relationship teaches the importance of collaboration and unity, especially in matters of emotional well-being and nurturing the world.
Yemanja and Ṣàngó. Yemanja is often considered the mother of Ṣàngó, the Orisha of thunder, lightning, and fire. Their relationship is one of deep affection and guidance. Yemanja's calming influence helps balance Ṣàngó's fiery nature, ensuring that his power is used for just and righteous causes. In many myths, Yemanja is portrayed as the one who tempers Ṣàngó's impulsiveness, reminding him of the responsibilities that come with his power. Her nurturing presence is a source of strength for Ṣàngó, helping him channel his energy in ways that benefit his followers and maintain cosmic harmony.
Yemanja and Ogun. Yemanja is also closely connected to Ogun, the Orisha of iron, war, and labor, who is often considered her son. Yemanja plays a crucial role in guiding Ogun, helping him temper his aggressive tendencies with wisdom and compassion. Her influence over Ogun underscores her ability to nurture even the most intense and powerful energies, ensuring that they are used constructively. In this way, Yemanja acts as a grounding force for Ogun, helping him find balance between his warrior spirit and the need for harmony and community.
Yemanja and Omalu. Yemanja's relationship with Omalu, also known as Babalu Aye, is deeply rooted in compassion and maternal care. In one poignant myth, Omalu was abandoned by his mother, Nana Buruku, who left him at the seashore due to his affliction with sores. Yemanja, seeing the abandoned child, took him in and nurtured him back to health. Through her care, Omalu grew strong and became the powerful Orisha of disease and healing. This myth highlights Yemanja's role as a mother to those in need, offering unconditional love and healing to those who are abandoned or marginalized.
Yemanja and Oshosi. Yemanja's relationship with Oshosi, the Orisha of the hunt, is also significant. In some traditions, Oshosi is considered Yemanja's son. Their relationship is marked by both love and tension, especially when Oshosi chose to leave the community to live in the forest with Osanyin, the Orisha of herbs and healing. Yemanja, initially angered by Oshosi's departure, eventually came to understand his need for solitude and connection with nature. This story reflects Yemanja's deep emotional ties to her children and her struggle to balance her protective instincts with their need for independence. It also highlights her role in guiding her children, even when their paths diverge from her own desires.
Yemanja and Osanyin. Yemanja's connection with Osanyin, the Orisha of herbs and the forest, is characterized by respect for his deep knowledge of healing plants and his role as a guardian of nature. Although Yemanja initially struggled with Oshosi's decision to live with Osanyin, she eventually acknowledged the importance of their connection. Osanyin's wisdom in the use of herbs and Yemanja's nurturing waters symbolize the complementary relationship between nature's healing elements, water and plants, and the balance needed for physical and spiritual health. Yemanja's relationships with other Orishas highlight her role as a nurturing, protective, and guiding force within the Yoruba pantheon. Whether she is tempering the fiery nature of Ṣàngó, guiding Ogun's warrior spirit, or offering compassion to Omalu, Yemanja's influence is one of profound love and care. Her connections to the other Orishas emphasize the importance of balance, unity, and the power of maternal love in maintaining harmony within the cosmos.
Key myths of Yemanja. Nurturer of the sea, motherhood, and fertility. Yemanja's mythology is rich with stories that highlight her maternal nature, her fierce protection of her children, and her deep connection to the ocean. These myths not only reveal her power and influence, but also offer valuable lessons about love, sacrifice, and the cycles of life. Yemanja receives ownership from Ori. In one of Yemanja's foundational myths, she receives the responsibility for all heads, the Ori, from Olorun. This significant moment solidifies her role as the ultimate guide for spiritual and emotional balance among humanity. Olorun, the supreme creator, decided that each Ori, representing a person's destiny, needed a nurturing guardian capable of providing stability. Yemanja, as the mother of all Orishas and humanity, was chosen for this sacred role. She vowed to care for every head with dedication, imbuing each with the energy needed for a balanced journey through life. This myth highlights Yemanja's deep connection to human existence, emphasizing her nurturing influence on individuals' mental and emotional health. Her color white, when paired with the blue of the ocean, represents the purity of intention needed to align one's ori with their destiny. It reminds followers that Yemanja, even as a mother of oceans, also provides direct guidance for the mind and soul, connecting all individuals to the universal waters of wisdom.
Yemanja and Olokun. The deep ocean connection. Yemanja's relationship with Olokun, the Orisha of the deep sea, symbolizes her dominion over both the visible and hidden aspects of the ocean. One myth recounts a time when the seas were chaotic, and Olokun, enraged by disrespect from humans, threatened to flood the earth. Yemanja, in her wisdom, calmed Olokun's wrath. She dove into the depths, meeting Olokun at his palace, and offered her compassion and understanding to soothe his spirit. Through her negotiations, Yemanja earned Olokun's respect and was entrusted with overseeing the shallower regions of the ocean, as well as acting as a bridge between Olokun's mysterious depths and the human realm. This myth illustrates Yemanja's role as a mediator, capable of containing powerful hidden forces and making the ocean a place of both beauty and nurturing rather than destruction. Her bond with Olokun teaches that with empathy and balance, even the most potent forces can be harmonized.
The Tears of Yemanja. Creation of the Ocean. Another poignant myth tells the story of Yemanja's immense sorrow that led to the creation of the ocean. In this tale, Yemanja's children, with their constant conflicts and misunderstandings, caused her deep pain. Unable to contain her emotions, Yemanja began to weep. Her tears flowed and became rivers that eventually merged into the vast ocean. Through her grief, a new element of nature was formed. The ocean, a source of life, healing, and renewal. This myth not only explains Yemanja's transition from a river deity to the queen of the ocean, but also embodies her emotional depth and nurturing role. The sea is thus both a manifestation of her love and a reminder of her capacity to transform sorrow into something profoundly beautiful and life-sustaining. Her tears show that even in moments of sadness, there is potential for creation and healing.
Yemanja and Orunmila. The Sacred Pact. Yemanja's connection with Orunmila, the Orisha of divination and wisdom, is crucial to understanding her role in guidance and protection. According to myth, Yemanja once sought Orunmila's counsel to better understand her children's destinies. In return for her dedication to guiding humanity, Orunmila granted her the knowledge of certain divinatory secrets that allowed her to influence and protect her children's paths. This sacred pact enabled Yemanja to work alongside Orunmila, ensuring that the paths chosen by her children were aligned with their higher purpose. The myth underlines Yemanja's wisdom, portraying her not only as a mother figure, but also as a spiritual counselor who walks hand in hand with Orunmila to help humanity navigate the challenges of existence.
Yemanja and Oshun. The Journey of the Waters. In another myth, Yemanja and Oshun, the Orisha of rivers, embark on a sacred journey to bring water to drought-stricken lands. Though their waters are different. Yemanja's salty ocean and Oshun's fresh rivers. The two Orishas work together, blending their distinct energies to restore life. Oshun led the way through the narrow rivers and streams, while Yemanja's powerful waves followed, replenishing the lakes and reservoirs. Their collaboration represents the unity needed for creation and growth. Yemanja's vastness and Oshun's gentleness together embody the nurturing aspects of water, showing how balance and cooperation can bring life and abundance. This myth teaches that despite differences, unity of purpose leads to the flourishing of all life. a reflection of how various aspects of femininity and nurturing must work together harmoniously.
Rituals and offerings to Yemanja. Rituals dedicated to Yemanja are often held at the seashore, where devotees make offerings to the ocean in her honor. Common offerings include white flowers, seashells, mirrors, perfumes, and candles, all of which are believed to please Yemanja and invoke her blessings. These offerings are often placed in small boats or baskets, which are then sent out to sea, symbolizing a return of gifts to the Mother of the Ocean. One of the most famous celebrations of Yemanja takes place on February 2nd in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. During this festival, thousands of devotees gather at the beaches to offer flowers, perfumes, and other gifts to the ocean in honor of Yemanja. This festival, known as the Festa de Yemanja, is a time for thanking the goddess for her blessings and seeking her guidance and protection for the year ahead. Yemanja is also honored during childbirth and fertility rituals. Women seeking her blessings for a safe pregnancy or the health of their children often offer her white foods such as rice, coconut, and milk, symbolizing purity and nourishment. These rituals are believed to ensure Yemanja's protection during pregnancy and childbirth, invoking her blessings for both mother and child. In addition to offerings of food and flowers, prayers and songs are an integral part of rituals dedicated to Yemanja. Devotees often sing praise songs and chant invocations to call upon Yemanja's presence and seek her guidance. These rituals are not only a way to honor Yemanja, but also a means of establishing a personal connection with her, asking for her protection, blessings, and emotional healing.
Yemanja in the African diaspora. Yemanja's influence extends far beyond the shores of Africa, with her worship deeply ingrained in the spiritual practices of the African diaspora, particularly in Brazil, Cuba, and Haiti. In Brazil's Candomblé and Umbanda traditions, Yemanja is one of the most revered Orishas, often depicted as a beautiful mermaid or the regal queen of the sea. Her annual festival in Salvador, Bahia, is one of the largest religious gatherings in the country, drawing thousands of devotees who offer gifts to the ocean in her honor. In Cuban Santería, Yemayá is also deeply venerated. She is invoked in rituals concerning motherhood, fertility, and emotional well-being. Her connection to the ocean and the cycles of life is central to her worship, and she is often called upon to protect children and families. In Santería, Yemayá is seen as a powerful mother figure, capable of both nurturing and defending her followers with the force of the ocean's waves. In Haiti, Yemanja is associated with the Vodou spirit La Sirène, the mermaid goddess who rules the sea and is invoked for wealth, protection, and emotional healing. La Sirène, like Yemanja, is a powerful figure of maternal care and the ocean's mysteries, offering her devotees comfort and protection in times of need. Across the diaspora, Yemanja's worship reflects her role as a universal mother figure, offering her devotees guidance, protection, and emotional healing. Whether called Yemayá, Yemanja, or La Sirène, her presence is felt in the rituals and practices of those who seek her blessings.
Lessons from Yemanja. Yemanja teaches her devotees the importance of nurturing, both for themselves and others. As the mother of all life, she embodies the qualities of care, compassion, and protection, reminding her followers to embrace these values in their own lives. She also teaches the importance of balance, as the ocean can be both calm and stormy, much like life itself. Through Yemanja, we learn to find harmony between our emotions and responsibilities, trusting in the cycles of life to guide us through challenges. Yemanja also reminds us of the power of water as a symbol of renewal and cleansing. Her waters wash away negativity, offering emotional healing and a sense of peace. Through her, we learn to embrace change and let go of past hurts, trusting in the flow of life to carry us toward growth and renewal. Conclusion. Yemanja, the great mother of the sea, embodies the nurturing and protective forces of the ocean. Her waters sustain life, offer healing, and provide emotional solace to those who seek her guidance. As a mother to the Orishas and to all her devotees, Yemanja teaches us the value of compassion, balance, and emotional strength. Her presence in the lives of her followers is a reminder of the powerful cycles of life, the importance of family, and the need for emotional healing. May we honor Yemanja in our lives, embracing her teachings of love, protection, and renewal. Through her waters, may we find the strength to navigate life's challenges and the wisdom to nurture ourselves and others. Odo Iya Ashe.